It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery from darkness. Our friendship will rise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready. It's Thursday night.
Our troop of scallywags that have found themselves together. I don't know why I chose that, but I did.
You guys thinking?
I don't know if I've ever heard
Why
you
just
say
a
the word
scuttle of scallywags?
I mean,
Nope.
it only took us a few episodes to get there, but I think you're all pretty scallywaglicious.
Yeah.
After finding themselves shunted across the world and lost on the continent of Issylra, have come together as a troop out of survival necessity, have traversed elements of the mysterious land, and recently were guided northward to the Shrine of the Emerald Tree. Upon searching for the individual who has been watching over the shrine, Hevestro, apparently an individual who would give you the option or the ability to return to where you wish to go, where you once came from. You began to delve into the shadowed interior of the shrine, finding signs of life at some point. Furniture and homey alcoves with decor and signs of hosting. But no people. Upon pushing deeper and deeper within, you found a larger crystalline chamber. And within this space, as the central kind of rock mountain that consumes the far back wall of the interior rises up, you can see the green emerald stone-like pillar that sits up above, glowing with a shadowed interior. And within that space, as you're all glancing around, you, Orem, looked up and amongst the ceiling shadow saw a face that looked back at you and then smiled.
You are intruders within my domain.
Is that you, Hevestro? Abridged sent us.
Hevestro's not available.
Well, shit.
I am Evithorir, and you are in my home uninvited.
Where is the Hierophant?
Hevestro is mine. Umadua is mine. This valley belongs to me.
As that happens, the shadow seems to drip in a massive, slow column. And from the tip of it, as it descends, you see that face emerge from it, grinning, smiling, pale gray, pointed, sallow, pulled tight against bone, if there was any.
We actually, we don't have anything invested in Hevestro, so if this suits you as your new home, who are we to stand in the way? We merely mean to borrow some of the powers that lurk here. Coming here probably with similar intentions as you once did, but we don't want to stay any longer than we have to. We have places to be.
You smell of potential.
Yeah, well, thank you, yes.
You watch it plop down on top of the risen platform where the green crystal kind of emanates the dull, energetic green glow within the top of the chamber. As it spills out, you see shadow curl outward and then kind of drift off as it reforms back up into this kind of looming, almost like an oval-like torso that then slowly takes shape into an elongated form, the head kind of peering out on top.
Look, we're just coming in here asking for a glass of water. Either you give us a glass of water or we'll take it from you. Whatever you want.
I don't know if you know what's been going on out there, but it's gotten very weird.
Whatever happened, it freed me. I know how you can help me. You can join the Evithorir. You have potential.
Let's beat the living fuck out of a shadow monster. This is gonna. Oh, fuck right off.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Look at the gem, the crystal.
As you're there, the mask that shifted, like the face, turns and folds into the body and emerges out the side. It's stretching, almost like No Face from Spirited Away. It like pushes outward, and as it looks towards you, the eyes sink in, and you can't help but glance directly into them. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
You can do it.
Oh yes, 20.
20. You've already intimidated this fucker once. He's not going to throw it back in your face.
Good.
It is now the entity's turn.
It goes. Okay, so it's after
Evithorir,
Oh boy.
up top, begins to shift the face upward. It grows strangely thin and tall, like it's almost mimicking the shape of the spire behind it. And from within, you see these kind of thick, meaty black hands that don't match the somewhat thin feel of its form. As it reaches out as it does, its fingers curl upward and the ground around you begins to shake, and dull green necrotic power seems to seep up from it around you. Glyphs appear and glow on the ground, and all of you suddenly are surrounded by an extremely intense, freezing, screaming burst of necrotic power. Red sphere kind of fires out of the shadow and then forms this glowing red orb in the vicinity. Both Ashton and Bor'Dor, you feel like all the color in the world around you dissipates.
Even more.
You have already kind of sitting there, but now it's not just you looking at this.
Yeah.
All the color in the room goes to just black and white.
Who's that? Is there someone hiding back there? It's Prism. Oh shit!
Don't be scared, it's me. What? It's me. What? It's me. I'm not. Oh shit! Yeah, it's me. I'm just invisible. Throw a flower on me.
This guy's scary.
Oh no!
God damn it.
Cool story, bro.
Absolutely not.
On the ground over here.
First attack does 14,
Nice.
and then I'll just keep going. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. And that one is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. So as you
20 hits.
strike through twice, between the impact of your mild hammer hit through and your double strike, there is some resistance within the shadow, and then you're hitting something thick within.
Hey!
As the blow comes through, you watch as the shadow dissipates, and for a brief second, you see like a shoulder and a face of a person inside the shadow before
Yes.
takes over.
Haldor. What?
Who is it?
So it's the Hierophant.
Hierophant,
Sevestro is in it, like
In
it
it.
said.
And gonna try to chromatic orbit. Please hit, even for the sake of finding out if force damage does anything. 23!
23 indeed hits.
Okay.
As the orb explodes on the outside, you watch the shadow just pushed away, almost like it's stretching it like a tar before it snaps back. And for a brief moment, you see an elven figure that's partially obscured by within that looks kind of shriveled a bit, pale, and seems to like take the impact as well before
coming
the
for
shadow
you.
sweeps back over it.
Okay.
I gotta do cure wounds because I've got 9 HP left.
Oh.
Sorcerer of Cure Wounds.
28. I mean 25.
You
Excuse
heal
me.
yourself 25 hit points.
Yeah. Thank God. And then
I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts, listening to Prism, 16 and 26.
Both hit.
Both hit.
yeah.
Okay, great. 5 and 7.
So 12 points of force
I could
damage.
have done more damage.
As the impact, you can see the shadow being brushed off, and you see the edges of the arms of the humanoid being that is currently encased within, briefly exposed before she forms back
I
over.
wonder if we can yank the body.
That's what I was gonna
away
say.
from
Can
the
you
shadow.
can you whip him with seedling? Like, are we jumping on your shit?
Sorry.
I'm gonna turn around and take a shot at the little red orb. Yeah, let's make it reckless. Fuck it. Thank God, because that's an 18 to hit.
All right. So, wham! That's one hit, slamming into the side of it. As you hit the orb, it seems to crack. It falls back. It's like slamming into a stationary pillar, but you see it shift slightly, like it's locked in place, but still has a give from the impact as your hammer glides off of the rest of it.
Swinging right back around,
Gorgeous.
popping it forward.
Gorgeous.
Which, as you swing back around and slam into it, it shatters into hundreds of pieces.
Whoa.
Almost like a glass sphere that just blasts into thousands of chunks of shattered crystal, and they all dissipate into red mist and vanish.
Bye.
Whoa.
It's going to use its last legendary action to shatter spear you directly in front of it.
Fudge.
Releases this, like, corkscrew point of an arrowhead that's formed of the shadow within. It kind of appears just for a moment in your direction. It smiles at you before it just darts off. You try and put the shield up, but it glides off the shield in and catches your shoulder.
Oh.
You take 14 points of necrotic damage, and you are pushed back, and it pins you to the wall.
Okay, so smarter, not harder, and he spins the blade, and then I cut the air twice, pinned to the wall.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Natural 20. Second was almost a natural 20. Second is an 18.
Okay, both hit.
So the blade just slashes quick, and the wind just goes into like an X of an angle. And then as a bonus action, I stick out the blade, and a grasping vine
Come on.
shoots out of it and inside, and I'm reaching to grab. I'm playing the claw machine.
Does it work?
Okay, so as the two blades cut through, it blasts back and kind of exposes part of the interior of the shadow, and you can see like the chest and part of the shoulder of a humanoid within. You go ahead and release the vine from your blade into the section. You see it adheres and wraps around the shoulder. The body gets pulled out of the shadow
Oh my God.
onto the ground next to you.
That was a good idea we had.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks for listening to us.
Onto the ground there, as you hear the shrill shrieking of Evithorir just
Denios, let's fucking do it. I'm just gonna dimension door this body. I'm gonna dimension door it right to Ashton, just to get it out of its way. And I know that Ashton is strong. Protect the body, because I just protect the body. That makes sense, right?
protect the body. That's the one. Yes, please.
Why did you put it here?
Because you're super strong.
You're
and I'm
super strong. You
not.
should have healed it. Okay.
That's really funny.
It's a pretty thick, black, shadowed hand that puts an arm out there, and this little bead of light fires outward.
Counterspell.
Counterspell? All right. It's going to use its reaction to counterspell your counterspell.
I'll counterspell his counterspell.
As the beam of light shoots outward and
I don't want no fireballs up in this bitch. That's what it felt like it was. I can't afford no fireballs.
as
never
it
heard that
stands there angrily, the mask pulls inside the shadow. The face kind of pulls inside. The shards of the red orb shake and pull inside of it for its bonus action. And
Interesting.
that's going to finish its turn.
Oh, maybe it's like a bit of his life force that he's putting on the outside.
So I'm gonna go over to the elf, and I suppose as my action, I'm going to give him my healing potion.
Okay. Now, getting a better look at this figure, you see it's an elven male, look on the old, like middle age to elven scale, which means probably a few hundred years.
Sure.
Like matted black hair on tanned skin adorned with all manner of tattoos and markings. Vestments of painted leather strips over thick cloth robes. Metal bracelets that kind of clink as he moves.
Style.
Okay, I assume he's going to take all my juice just to get off. It'll take my action
It'll
to
take an
rip
action to
myself
try
off,
and
which
dangle
I
you.
do.
Okay.
Ding.
I need a Laura Bailey. Thank you.
I throw my shield up and I just squat down like a little turtle to protect the elf and give, how much to their AC? 8. An additional 8
Nice.
to their AC.
So the Neos is there floating like, Whatever you are, I kind of like your style.
Can you jump forward?
What on the Shadowfell? I like what he's doing.
Okay.
Evil and fierce at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt through the crystal.
So you fire the lightning bolt, kind of forming it at the front of the crossbow, and it fires and just hits the orb directly before shooting down into the crystal and whatever that will do. So go ahead and roll damage. The orb has no dexterity, so it automatically fails.
23.
23 damage, okay. The orb visually cracks heavily as the lightning strikes through it and continues pushing past. It hits the crystal below, and as it impacts, the crystal glows a vibrant blue before it shoots out in a cone spray of lightning energy outward.
Cool.
Which prevents him from making a dexterity save at all because it's now a multiple spray.
Sick.
Takes full damage on that.
All right.
That is sick.
That worked out real good.
He's learning. Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty. Now you see like the face, that weird like plasticine face is like cracking and pulling apart in places. The jaw is now like lowering itself deeper into the body. Parts of its cheekbones are like pulling apart. The face is almost expanding in a nightmarish way as it's beginning to tatter and look like it's about to discorporate. It's looking really rough.
I'll quicken Eldritch Blast. Another pop.
Thwip.
Laudness pop. Yeah. There's 16 and a 14 on the dice.
How do you want to do this?
I get with my form of dread. I, as Laudna is one to do, kind of starts mirroring him a little bit. So her face like droops a little bit like his mask, and she gets shadowy as it starts to billow, and she just like machine guns these Eldritch Blasts into them. I don't know, you take it from there and make it cooler.
The face you see expanding almost to where the entirety of the shadow is becoming a massive head for the face pulled out in a terrifying scream. As the last two hit it, you watch as they sink into it, and the black blob seems to lurch forward like it's trying to crawl over the side, trying to escape, like a wounded creature that begins to skitter. As it begins to move, you watch as it leaves a trail of black liquid behind, and it just grows smaller and smaller in form as it slithers across the ground, making a horrible gasping sound. As it shrinks, leaving more and more threads of itself behind, they all kind of evaporate into a black mist until it's just a small-looking, feeble, blackened creature. And then it kind of looks over in the direction of you, the face now small
just black
and
goop?
crushed. Just black gloop with like arms and pseudopods that are pulling out.
I extend my hand, my goopy hand, and I just suck it in and just squish it.
You squish it, and it all kind of like and it seeps into you, having taken the necrotic energy of this fallen moment into you.
Shadow v shadow.
Cool. And now do a mass cure wounds.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
What does your mass cure wounds look like?
I don't know. It's cotton candy.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Clusters of cotton candy appear within your grasp, and you feel
kinda
a radiant
love that.
warmth to them. Evithorir kind of sits up in space.
In Elvish, I'll say, "Wake up! We need your help."
I am quite awake, and I appreciate your aid this day.
Well, we freed you, and he owes us. You owe us. So, turn on the green thing and get us out of here.
It's not about turning on a green thing. I'm charged with protecting her.
Is she still in there?
She is.
What happened here? Do you remember anything?
Kind of like sits over and finds a rock and sits down for a moment.
Any solstice is a strange time, and in preparation for it, we were hoping to reinforce the protective wards to our interior. I do not know how, but Evithorir, the Taker, seems to have escaped and made their way back. I'm the keeper of this shrine, and holds the remains of the guardian spirit of an ancient Galdrishari named Omadua, who rooted here and became the protector of this land centuries ago. You may or may not know, but archdruids often bind with an eidolon spirit to slow their age and truly become one with the realms they protect. Her presence here is a powerful entity, at least as the fable goes, drew the attention of this dark fae entity that you managed to frighten off, Evithorir. They are a thief of essence and natural magics. They battled Omadua long ago, which diminished the Taker, and Omadua sealed it away beneath the rock of Cofferfall Hill to the west, and it's been sealed for centuries. I know not who was responsible for freeing him, but the night of the solstice, me and my circle were present, and within moments they were slaughtered, and I was taken to darkness until now. I just knew who this was, as they laughed at me, caught within their eternal shadow.
Did you say Hishari? Did you? I heard. I'm so sorry. I got a little.
Galdrashari.
Galdrashari. Okay.
Not Hishari.
I had a moment.
Definitely not Hishari. The battle with the Taker left Omadua with a mortal curse upon herself, and she used her final years before it took her, teaching her ways and installing herself as a natural fane of power for the region. And her proverbial children of the circle, myself as the keeper of the shrine, now tend to her, or what she is now known as the Emerald Tree, and gestures to the obelisk at the top of the chamber.
That's residuum, isn't it?
I'm not familiar with the term.
It's an amplifier?
It is a powerful centerpiece for ritual and enchantment, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And what was wrong with the Hishari? Why don't you like them?
I have not personally encountered them. But about 50 or so years ago, a charismatic figure arose in the region named Efterin. Efterin was traveling from town to town, displaying impressive abilities, giving sermons on the elemental spirits of old and the enduring need to restore the primordial powers within our world, a task that is impossible and foolish. They were scattered by the gods long ago. But even so, he drew many to follow him, eventually settling in Tumilo, taking the town through his charismatic will and his words, and renamed the town and his followers Hishari, as a tribute to the historical druid cultures of Exandria, of which the actual Ishari and descendants of the Galdrishari were not very keen on. I know not the specifics, but last I heard that the source of Efterin's power was likely his downfall, leading to the destruction of the village, many of the people and the survivors scattering.
Where was this town?
That was fairly far west of here. Not too terribly far from the edge of what would be considered the Udaspire Mountains, the beginning of their base to the far west. This Badini you speak of was one of these Hishari, one of the surviving members, but has since come to see the fault in their thoughts and ways, and has made quite the place as the elder of the Hearthdale village.
Aberdina told us that you were her mentor.
For a brief time. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I did take her under my wing for a brief spell of 3 or 4 years after Hishari fell to ruin.
Do you think it's possible that with the changes happening that she could be re-radicalized?
Things are getting weird out there.
Indeed.
If there's power to be grabbed, might she use it to fuel these ideas of primordial resurgence?
Gods are weakening.
I certainly hope not. There is a heavy lesson and a price that was paid that day.
May I ask, what happened? I'm not...
I was
trying
not
to be
present,
kind.
but from what the whispers say to me, they were attempting to channel an extremely powerful source of elemental magic. An artifact of some kind or something that became a centerpiece to their cult. And in not knowing what it was they toyed with, they could not control it. It's now considered a cursed site, and we don't go there. In the conflict between the gods and the primordials, it was proven that perhaps such power should not be focused in only a handful of individuals. And with their destruction and the eventual dispersal of the presence of the gods, the lands were left to largely live themselves, outside of the influence of the temples and the local governments. That's where the Eidolons thrive. Hevestro kind of takes it in a bit. Well, with such massive shifts, I can see perhaps some things have been changed, for better, for worse, for good. Especially if the solstice endures beyond its window. Perhaps this is what pushed Evithorir outside of his imprisonment. Well, what is it you've come here for? What wisdom do you seek?
We seek a ride.
Transportation to Wildmount.
To Wildmount.
And to Marquet for us.
And
Marquet.
to tell Dory for me.
I'm happy to do this, but I fear I do need to recover my capabilities. I've been relatively drained by the Taker when I was within his grasp. A night's rest. Tomorrow morning I should be able to send you on your way. You follow back, and within the room you can see there are three figures, three skeletons that the Hevestro is kind of pouring up from the nearby dirt. He looks at the three of them, kind of nods solemnly. Venerai Odan Kis. 3 followers within my circle who look to me for guidance. And in these unexpected times of challenge, I failed them. The shrine is your home for the evening. I sense within the space for a time. You can rest safe. I'll return later this day. He steps out of the shrine, out into the afternoon light, and carries the collected remains of those who could not protect the shrine in recent days.
Bor'Dor, you dropped something. And she produces his shot put shot.
Oh, the
sling.
Slingshot. And as he reaches to go get it, he twists his arm and put it behind you.
Okay.
Oh shit. Do you resist?
No.
I feel like you're not telling us everything.
What more do you want from me?
I don't know. I don't think you have a brother.
Probably don't have a brother anymore.
I just feel like you're keeping something from us, like you're lying to us about something. Like, how do you have magic without...
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't have a brother. I was scared and I wanted to make you guys like me. And I thought having a story of a sick brother would endear me to you.
So if you feel comfortable speaking your truth, when we did those scries, did you recognize either of those places?
No. No, I didn't. I've never seen them before. I'm telling you the truth. I grew up on Menagerie. It's on the coast, not far from Damali.
Yeah.
My mother, her name was Lalandra, and she was blessed by the Wild Mother. And she taught me her ways in secret. And we lived away from the city, and under the guise of humble leather workers, we stayed away from their watchful eyes.
Who's they?
The people of the city and the church.
So,
My father wasn't touched by the gods. Now, my mother taught me, and I was inexperienced, and one day I had to go into town to get some tools, and a group of rich kids started a fight with me, and I couldn't control my powers, and I inflicted wounds on them, and I almost killed one of them. It was an accident, and my mother knew that they wouldn't let me live, so she took responsibility for it. And she took the fall.
Where is she now?
Well, she believed in the gods. And she said to me that as long as we had faith in them, we would be taken care of. And she graciously accepted her fate, whatever that may be. Now, my father and my brother were not okay with that. And they fought for her freedom against an entire army. They never stood a chance. And I watched my mother's eyes as her faith in that moment was shattered. And the gods that she had trusted, that we had trusted, had let her down. She handed me her dagger, and she told me to run. And the last thing I saw over my shoulder was her setting off a vitriolic sphere on herself and all of the guards as they swarmed her. And I ran. I stole. I tricked. And I developed a reputation. Small at first. But soon I caught the attention of people around me. People who were connected. Who were powerful. And I found a community. And I was asked a very simple question, which you all have been asking this entire time. Do I believe in the gods? And that what they do is good? And I did not.
What community was this?
That little piece of crystal, I left it on the ground when I stood up. I want to fire a vitriolic sphere at it right now.
You watch as Bor'Dor.
Oh, first before I do this, where there once was a golden, impish, sweet little boy, I'm gonna drop that shit.
What the fuck?
I'm still same guy, same guy, but the gold, there's flakes, there's cracks, there's gray underneath, and it's weathered. The eyes that were full of innocence are full of a sadness and a pain that you can only have Orem recognizes it as a pain you can only have after having suffered great loss. And he's finally stands up to his full 6'4.5" height.
As you all begin to go for whatever reaction you have, this small orb of green, condensed, vibrating magical energy fires
guys.
towards the center crystal.
I did cure all your wounds before I did this, though. Let the record state.
Not mine, I wasn't in that
splashes
radius.
out a massive blast of arcane acidic liquid that splatters towards all of you.
I look you in the eyes, and then you see the life leave my eyes. And I pass out.
Oh, no.
Prism falls
Prism's
unconscious,
down.
the acid still burning into her flesh.
I saw you. You killed my friends at Marquet. You were there.
I'm jumping full speed.
I need
at
everyone
this
to roll
one while
initiative now.
What? Were you? Oh my god!
I didn't want this to happen. There was no need.
It's my fault.
We were almost home free.
All right, 25 to 20.
I knew I should have followed home.
23.
23.
All
right.
What's your dex?
It's the max.
Oh, you first.
Oh, I gotta go out, blaze of glory. Here we go.
Blaze.
I really thought this character was gonna live.
You might live.
No, he
You're
won't.
just going to be unconscious.
All right, so 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Close.
Oh, yeah, 17.
I'm at an 8. Matt.
I'm a 9.
Okay.
9. Okay.
All right, so we have...
It's gotta be that.
We weren't
Didn't Ludinus have like a bunch
part of the fucking cult. Oh my
Yeah, he's part of the
Yeah.
Crimson, the
Crimson Waste?
Ruby Vanguard.
Ruby fucking bad.
And you're
Going to
at
Crimson.
6.
Ruby
Okay.
Vanguard.
Orem was just 10 feet away, barely seeing anything and listening to see where this was going to go. As soon as that happens, he runs forward, drags his sandal along the floor, and are kicking dirt up towards Bor'Dor, and he grabs hold of Prism's lapels and drags her 10 feet away, pulls out this potion. Yes. Pours it in her mouth. And then I will slide her further back, bait and switch, hold my shield up over her. And you will get an additional 8 points to your AC until the start of my next
back.
Flip around, use the momentum to bring the hammer around and hit right in the bloody stomach.
Okay.
I'm gonna die immediately. But I get a death speech.
How badly it hurt do you look?
Very.
The impact, you felt a crack or two in the chest.
I'm gonna take just the hilt of the I'm just gonna take the hilt of the hammer and just clock on the head to try and knock him out.
I'll use polymorph and turn into what is very, very fast and small. I'll turn into a hummingbird.
Counterspell.
Mother. Now what do we do?
As you begin to move your fingers, begin to mutter the incantation under your breath, as your body's about to shift into an escape form, suddenly the spell slips through your fingers and unravels. And you look up and see Laudna across the way.
Just do it. Just get it over
We don't
with.
want to kill you. For the love of God.
He's just a blubbering mess. He's crying at this point, bloodied. Just finish it off. I don't have any reason anymore. There's no reason anymore. There's no reason anymore.
I walk up to him. Where is Laudna?
Ooh, she's been in a bad spot, you guys. She's been in a
Yeah.
bad spot.
Prism is like, just do me.
As I slowly step forward, Laudna's body starts to elongate. As branches start to erupt from her body, you see her eyes start to stretch and just go dark. And faint, purplish glowing hue that hasn't been seen in a while starts to emanate where her pupils would be. I'm really sorry, Bor'Dor. I just can't stand having anyone else betray me. And I grab him by the throat. and do Hunger of the Shadow.
What is that?
You're about to find out.
Oh, shit.
22 plus 4. So 26 points of necrotic damage.
Where does that leave you, Bor'Dor?
I'm fucked. Out cold. Negative out cold.
As the purple light flashes in Laudna's eyes, this terrifying blackened tree creature, this side of her that you've caught out of the corner of your eye in the middle of the struggles that you've fought beside each other in, turn towards you, a true nightmare of shadow that fills your entire periphery. You feel like the blood in your veins is filled with frozen water, and you fade to unconsciousness. Laudna.
Thank you.
As you delight in the momentary satiation, the almost delicious grasp of vengeance here, the only thing you hear in the back of your mind is, ooh, 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 ooh. You watch as Laudna, still grasping the unconscious Bor'Dor, who's just lying limp in her hands. Prism, it's your turn.
Did you let something out?
Wait, listen, before anybody goes, can I talk? Is it a free action?
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe if we save him, he could give you the information you need on Ludinus. I'm just saying, maybe he won't talk, maybe we'll kill him again. I'm just saying, like, if we bring him back, he could have information.
I think Prism hears this, but as she takes more damage, she thinks about how much she felt stronger because her and Bor'Dor were learning together, and all of that was a fucking sham, and she socks him in the fucking face.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Punches his already unconscious body?
Yeah.
You were supposed to be my friend! I don't have a lot of fucking friends. I mostly hang out with books and mages who make me do their work, and you were supposed to be my friend, and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
It's an auto crit. You fail 2 death saves immediately.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Crack! And across the face. Blood kind of spatters out the side.
Lana is still like holding on, and with her as her form like darkens, and you can see slowly, ever so slightly, this like faint shimmer of a morning veil. Like if you look out of the periphery of your eyes, that's starting to like fold over top of her figure, as just Bor'Dor's life essence is being sucked into her mouth and into like through Laudna's body.
Orm has been completely silent the whole time, just watching, doing nothing.
I'm seeing all this. I'm going to drop rage, gently grab Prism, and walk away. And
Fine, I got my
just,
revenge.
yeah, just turning her around because she doesn't need to see this.
Okay.
Laudna, you can do anything you want, but 15 feet away, you in your view, you see Orm, and you just see this.
Laudna is like barely present right now. And the only thing that is like flashing through her head is Bor'Dor's words of knowing true pain. That look of someone who knows true pain. And as if her life was flashing like before her eyes, but it's just all of the trauma that she's experiencing between losing Imogen and the solstice and losing her friends and watching so many people die and then being hung on the tree. Death upon death upon death. And feeling so helpless and so out of control here recently. And in this moment, she has control. She has regained a sense of control. And nothing is going to stand in her way. I hate this. Marisha hates this. Wither and Bloom. I'm just going to use Just the last bit of necrotic
Oh boy.
energy that I have to just continue to suck the life force. Said it's barely even Laudna there anymore. It is whatever part of her that she was hoping was dormant this whole time. But the world has just broken her here recently.
Well, Laudna, how do you want to do this?
I don't know. She just gives in to the darkness. She can't control it anymore.
A familiar purple flame burns down her arm. Not seen really this hue since that brief journey through the shadow to try and retrieve her soul from the woman who once kept it at bay. That flame curls, and as from the ground, the curled roots and dried brush that has been gathered to fill the floor of this cavern begins to sprout vibrant green, and flowers of white petals and blue roses. A beautiful circle of life surrounds the two of them as Bor'Dor's skin pales and cracks. His body limps and thins. And in that moment, the apex of natural beauty rising with life, along with the balance of death, you watch the troubled life of Bor'Dor Dogson reduced to ash and memory.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing next to you.
I think she just instinctually lashes out at you.
It's okay.
Ashton?
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Come on, let's go sit down. Just try and lead her away very gently.
Orem lingers by the body, and after half a minute of just staring at him, reaches into his belt and pulls out the locket that he took from someone he killed by the Malleus key.
Mm-hmm.
Took it as a reminder because he felt bad for it. We're at war. He tosses the medallion out onto the body. And then slowly walks off back towards this chamber. And sits on the ground in the dark looking at the remains of a Gautrashari.
What have I done?
Nothing that I haven't. Nothing that... I think we're all gonna have some nightmares before this is over.
I'm weak.
No, you're just hurt. It's okay.
She just cries in his shoulder.
Yeah.
So I'll just sweep up his ashes, I guess, as best I can, and try to like dig a hole and not shit in it, but put the ashes in it. Cover it back up.
So I think I'm just like holding my little fist that I probably broke in the process of punching a corpse. And mostly just feeling really embarrassed and sad and wanting to talk to Bor'Dor, but still feeling mad, still feeling the sting of the acid of that he literally threw on me and figuratively threw on me. So yeah, I think I'm just like kind of scared to initiate any conversation and just standing in the corner with a broken fist.
I'll just put a hand on your shoulder.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I should have been, I don't know, I should have been smarter.
Well, guess what? You'll never make that mistake again. Maybe you will. But not anytime soon.
And then I think I'll go and just pace and shout at his grave and be like, we were supposed to be friends. This was supposed to work out differently. And stomp on it and then apologize for stomping on it and stomp on it again. And that's that.
Okay. In time, the keeper of the shrine, Evithorir, returns after their own walk of grief, enters the room and immediately senses the change in energy and the change in landscape, looking towards the rock and the disturbed dirt and stone. It seems that these days bring quite a bit of loss in so short a time. Let us all take a night of rest in the morning. I will usher you to your destinations of choice, out of gratitude for the kindness you've done me, and in bringing peace to my circle.
Laudna, you can say if you don't want to talk to anyone right now. Would you prefer to be alone?
Quite the opposite, I think. I'm afraid what I did hurt more than just Bor'Dor. And perhaps betrayed my friends in the process. For many decades, I've had the lingering life force of an incredibly bad woman, a necromancer, latched onto me. And I can't confirm, but I'm deeply terrified that I just opened that door again. That prison that they sent her to. It seems many dark shadows are being released here lately.
Yeah. I think if you close that door once, you could close it again.
I feel like control is a fallacy. We've talked so much about it here lately. Us trying to control our current destinies. But no one has it. I lost control of myself. In exchange to that, for the briefest of moment of feeling empowered. I'm just confused.
Well, confusion is kind of like acknowledging you don't have control. So maybe surrendering to the confusion will be some healing medicine for that.
Poor Bor'Dor.
Yeah. I'm honestly still really fucking pissed at him.
Anger and pity don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Yeah, that's true.
As the morning comes and the temperature of the cavern itself warms, you all begin to rouse yourselves.
Well, friends, please do let me know when you're ready, and I will set you on the next length of your respective journeys.
Do you mind if, I don't know, if I grab a little bit of this crystal before we go? I don't know, it kind of calls to me, in a way.
He closes his eyes for a second.
You have permission.
Ashton, actually maybe I can talk to you. Danios, you should come out for this too.
Yes, what is it you require?
No one knows that we're not mages of the Cobalt Soul. We could use that to gain an audience somewhere, to get access to new books, more esoteric tomes. I'm asking, Danios, if you want to be outstanding. An outstanding loan from the library of the Cobalt Soul.
Sometimes books that are checked out just don't get returned to the repository. A shame.
Just be a criminal nerd. You are clearly good at being a criminal and definitely a nerd. What's the plan, Denise?
Oh,
You gonna go find our guy?
yeah. I'm gonna go find my guy.
Kick his fucking ass.
Yeah, that too.
He don't deserve you.
Do you want me to scry on him one more time? To try and
Sure.
find out?
I would love that.
You focus on this and feel your consciousness kind of drifted above where you stand, pulled off into a cloudy liminal space, and then traversing the wide skies of Exandria until you feel yourself plucked down from that aerial perspective and then jettisoned down through a roof. There are servers rushing by. It's a mid-afternoon, bustling tavern of some kind. Sitting like a petulant child, hand grabbing the outside of a mug, just kind of looking off into space. The heavy sigh. The man that she's been talking about. You get a sense of the tavern he's within, the space. This is Central Tal'Dorei. And you know, as part of Central Tal'Dorei, bustling towns and taverns as they might be of this size, this is likely Western.
Oh, he's back in fucking West Run? Mm-hmm. This is you, right? And it's a picture of all of them, but really, I just want to show you my sticker. But look, that's you, right? You look so cute there. And there's Dorian's in that picture, too.
Fine.
That's a guy. The other guy.
Good guy.
Blue guy.
He's a lot.
This is presumptuous. Do you want that flyer?
Oh, you want it? No, I know what he looks like. You can keep it.
Denise, it was truly a pleasure.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
You're a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you for not betraying us.
Oh,
Yeah.
never. Now, do you guys want all this shit? And she pulled Bor'Dor's shit out.
It truly was just an honor and a pleasure to meet all of you.
I'm
Even-
literally...
Where are you?
Even Bor'Dor, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll go over and give Ladna a kiss on the cheek and then push her in my bosom. You know, this comforts a lot of people.
Been waiting.
You're gonna be fine.
It's warm.
Who would like to travel first?
All right. To West Run.
To Western Tal'Dorei.
Oh, wait, maybe you should scry on their friends so they know where they're going. Bye! Dariax, wait up!
Keep slaying!
I will!
As it closes behind, and she is on her path.
Yes.
Who wishes to travel next? I have maybe 2 more of these at most.
Are you able to scry again?
Why, yes, I am able to scry again. Should
I
just
take
say it
off
again?
one of the rings that Imogen gave me.
As you focus, you feel yourself pulled from your physical form, jettisoned past the sky stratosphere of Exandria, and then dropped down into a temperate, jungled region. You can see the bustling landscape of people, and there in a torch-lit tavern inn interior, you see the figures that you saw scryed on once before, gathered around in conversation, with a bit of anxiety and hope in their eyes.
They went back to where it all started.
Back home.
Is this where you thought you were going?
No.
Good thing you scarred.
To Dressar, then?
Yeah. Come on, family. Let's go get the rest of the kids.
Okay, then I guess I can go next. Danios, you should be out for this.
Yes, where are we off to?
Let's go to Marquet.
Very well.
That's kind of like the heart of where all this is happening, right?
From what we've heard, yeah?
More or less.
I'm feeling drawn to danger. Let's do that.
Very well.
As Hevestra goes, then that would be the rest of you to Drusar, you said.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a page from the Aurum playbook, and I'm going to enlarge Mother and try and hang glide in.
Hevestro stands there, sweating a bit. I can only hold this for a moment. Please do hurry.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I thought this was mine. I thought this was mine.
It's all of us.
Yep.
So, all four of you rush through, and it closes behind. There at the exterior of this tree, Hevestro nods, takes a deep breath, holds a hand up, as some leaves tumble forth and land in his fingers, rubs it in his fingers. Everything's changing. He turns and walks away. It's the memory of Bor'Dor. Are there any final words you'd like to leave on the wind here in Issylra?
I think I'm at peace. I'm with my family again.
You're put to your rest here, in the mountain, away from the gods, under the watch of the guardian spirits that first crafted this world. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end the episode.